Application deferred from October 18th, 2017. Wholesome Fresh Mass Corp., doing business as Hello Fresh, has applied for a common vittler license at 60 Church Street with a seating capacity of 20, proposed hours of 24 hours per day. Chris Chomp, proposed manager of record. Premise described as approximately 5,195 square feet on the ground floor with 2 entrances, 1,500 plus or minus square foot kitchen space.
Good afternoon. Could you please state and spell your name for the record?
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the Commission. For the record, Attorney Sean Pope, Hope Legal Offices, SEANHOPE. Thank you for hearing this application. We were continued from the 18th. We can go into the details on the CV. I did want to clarify that one of the questions at the previous hearing was as to the status of the existing space. I'd like to report to the Commission that a sheriff has been retained and that they will be seizing possession of the premises starting tomorrow. Seizure would mean that the court, the sheriff is an officer of the court. All items and assets within the premises will be seized and in the control of the sheriff. Also including would be the alcohol that is on the premises there. Just to update the Commission, my clients, as operating the CV, they know that they need to abide by the law, which would mean they would not be operating or having any alcohol in the premises without having applied and received a license. As I mentioned, this is an operation that's going to be the same continuing operation I was previously there as a market, and there's going to be very little change to the premises. I think on the 18th we represented that there's not going to be a building permit required for the changes. It's going to be interior space. The seats are going to remain the same, and we would like to have approval so that we can begin the wind-up process and making financial commitments. So I would ask that the Commission approve the CV license as proposed.
Thank you, Mr. Hope. And I do know that we had flagged a question in terms of the lease and the pledge of a future liquor license if granted down the line. And I see that we have an email from Mr. DiGiovanni that the clause is that there is no pledge if the note is satisfied. Is that what everyone understands in your client as well as
Yes.
to the meaning of that?
That's exactly right.
Gentlemen, have any questions? Based on your representations today, I would say that at this point I would grant the application. Grant the